Louisiana beer reviews. Timisoreana Brune. Timisoreana Brune was introduced in 2013. It's brewed in Romania. 5% alcohol. The company was founded in the brewing company was founded in 1718 in the Austrian Empire. They said there was a bad economic downturn in 1872 in Austria, and the brewery was basically about to go out of business. So the people in the town of Timisoreana, or whatever it was called when it was part of Austria, they got together and they bought out the brewery. Then when the communists took over in 1945, they made it a government-owned company. When they got run out of Romania in 1989, eventually SAB-Miller came in and took it over, and it's an SAB-Miller brand now. Now wait, I was saying Austria and then I said Romania. What's the deal? Well, much of Romania was ruled by Austria until 1918, 1919 really. So the western part of Romania, and that was later the Hungarian part of Austria-Hungary. Then in 1940, Hungary took a lot of that land back, and then 5 years later they had to give it up again. So that area of Europe has been traded around for the last few centuries, more than centuries really. It says a seferre da temperaturi ridicate si inget, and that means drank by the date indicated, and the date indicated is I know there's a date on here somewhere. Oh, August 13, 2014. Okay, this is part of the Riestis breweries today, which is part of SAB-Miller. My first cousin once removed, Anton, was in Romania, excuse me, and he brought this and 2 other beers back, and I really appreciate it. He said they're very popular in Romania. All right, my throat is dry, and this will help here at 8:15 in the morning. They say on the website that this beer is sold in these bottles and in the same size can. And I don't know what size this bottle is. I don't see, okay, half a liter. I don't know why I was listening for smoke. I don't think you could hear water vapor. Don't think so. Now, whoa! All right, kind of a soapy but huge cream-colored head. I can hear those crackles. Yeah, you listen for crackles. You don't listen for vapor. No score on Beer Advocate because there's only 5 reviews. Rate Beer's got 26 ratings, and they're giving it a 16 out of 100, 10 out of 100 for the style. No surprise, 16 out of 100. After all, it is SAB-Miller. It's a copper color, or brown, reddish brown, rust color brown. Not too different than Heineken Dark, I don't think. 5% alcohol. I think that's about the same as Heineken Dark. Let's go with the aroma. Very bready, roasted, sweet bread crust. It smells really good. It is different in the aroma than Heineken Dark, though, I gotta say that. Can't really say how, but it is. Even some milkiness, which I know is not correct, but now it's becoming kind of a spongy head. Let's go with the flavor. Sweet, somewhat medium roasted barley malt, A little bit of noticeable hop bitterness there. Don't know what the hops are. Seems pretty standard. I'm sure the ingredients are not too exotic. The mouthfeel, it's light to medium, more toward medium though. It's closer to medium. It has some body to it. A little slick and you know, a little bit. Maybe even a little chewy. Oh, there's a lot of particles in there. The sun is up. It's clear, no clouds, really. Little fine particles, which is not too unusual for any lager beer under good sunlight. And the finish is dry, mostly. It's good and it's very drinkable. Oh, they said that this beer became the official beer of the Romanian royal ruling family, the ruling family of Romania in the 1920s and 30s and 40s. Of course, the king of Romania now, he's no longer the king. He was exiled. I think he went back, King Carol, or Karl in German. I think he lives over there now, but he had to promise he wasn't going to try to take over the country. Same thing with the Austrian emperor. His son, the last Austrian emperor, his son died 2 years ago, but Otto Habsburg, he went live in Austria in a big palace, of course, but he had to promise he wasn't going to try to take over the country. His father had gone back and did try to take over and kind of failed in that. Emperor and King Karl. But anyway, enough of the history lesson. So good luck to ex-King Karl. Greece has an ex-king also who's living in Italy. I guess he'll never try to go take over again. And good luck to this brewery, or SAB-Miller or whatever. But anyway, it definitely has a noticeable bitter undertaste. So if you like beers with a pretty good sharp little bitterness, I think you'll like this. It's a good brown lager, I gotta say. So it's got a little more something to it than, say, the Michelob Amberbach. This is very similar to the Amberbach, but I think it's got a little more going for it, a little bit, not a whole lot. So, laissez les bon temps rouler. This is a good beer, and I'm gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.